Hello everyone. So I got many requests to make a video on income tax calculation in Norway. So this video I will demonstrate some of the important thing which we need to consider while considering the income tax calculation in Norway. So there are so many things, so many complicated stuff here, but I will try to make it simple and I will show you through XLS how we can calculate some basic stuff here. So basically this skatien.no is the website which we used here in Norway to see our tax card and income tax, all the details on the deduction and everything. And in this page we have lots of options to go and see different things. So basically, if you want to calculate tax, then you just go to tax. This I am demonstrating just using this website how we can calculate. You go to calculate your tax. Then you just click on this calculate your tax. And you need to select, since I am making this video on 2022, so I'll be selecting 2022. But you can select according to your requirement. But every year many things will change, so I will explain which all things changes like year to year. So just uh, take it as a 2022 now, and I have filled some random numbers here, and I'm just leaving these two because the tax calculation will change based on this as well. So just to make it simple, now it will take you to this page, and here you can see, right, salary and benefits in kind and more. So here I am taking example as a 1 million, 10 lakh for example. So if somebody is earning 1 million in a year, then how this page will calculate. So suppose you put it here 1 million. So this is the minimum deduction, like this will be get deducted from this and then the tax will be calculated. So on this income there will be no tax, like 1,09,950. This will be get deducted from this 1 million. Then there are many options. So like if you have some interest on bank or interest on debt, like if you have taken any home loan or any loan and you pay interest, so you can put it here. You can put any bank deposit, any debt to credit, or if you have any BSUs or anything, any account related to this, like saving for house, so you can put it here. So this basically this BSU, the maximum saving for 1 year is currently 27,500, and as of 2022 you will get 5,500 deduction from like this, whatever the tax will come on that. So let's keep it zero here, but in XLS I will explain how it will get calculated and everything here. You can everything make it at zero, and now you see how it calculated the tax. So you see it's calculated total tax is, if you are earning this much 1 million in a year and you are not having any home loan, any BSU or anything, so it will, you have to pay this much amount. So it has actually subdivided into many categories, so which I will be explaining like what these are in my XLS. Okay, so now let's go to the XLS and understand how it is calculated basically. And before going to that, you can go to the many other pages in this tax and you can like read on your own, like what are you liable to pay, and so many stuffs are there, tax liability and everything, because there are different tax rules. Like for seafarers or somebody, if they are working only partial year, like if you arrived here in June, so you will be paying tax for 6 months. So there are different rules, so you need to read everything here in detail, like how it works. Okay, so now before going to this XLS, let me tell you, like if you are on pay scheme, that means if your yearly income is less than 6,43,800 as of 2022, this limit may change next year or year ahead. So you need to keep track of that. So if you are less than or equal to 6,43,800, you can opt a pay scheme, that is pay as you earn, that is pay scheme, and your tax will be 25% flat. So there will be no bracket tax, no general tax or no this social security contribution. You directly, if you are earning less than that amount, you can just give tax as a 25%. But if you are earning more than that, then you need to calculate your tax. So now let's start how this is calculated. So as I mentioned here, what are you liable to pay tax on in Norway? So I will take example as a 1 million in the next page. Then as I told, like minimum deduction is 1,09,950. This one, as we saw here. Actually, the income tax or general tax in Norway, it is 22% as of now. It can increase or decrease, but as of 2022, and I think in 2023 it will be 22%. Then after that, actually basically there are three components. One is income general tax, one is bracket tax, and one is national insurance contributions. So the general tax is 22%. Bracket tax, we have different slabs here. So if your salary is between 0 to this amount, there will be no tax. Then from this to this, there will be 1.7, this to this 4, and likewise if it's greater than 2 million, it is 17.4. So this is the bracket tax you have to pay, and then the third one is national insurance contribution. It's 8%. So basically this bracket tax, general tax, and this national insurance contribution, it will keep on changing year to year. So as example, if you will go here, this national insurance contribution in this skatiyatian.no, and if you select the 2022, it is showing 8%, right, which I have put here 8%. But if you will select 2023, it will change. It may change. So if you will click here, you see in 2023 it is 7.9. They have reduced by 1.1%. So you have to change this table according to this. So if you select 2020, suppose it is 8.2. It was 8.2 at that time. So now let's keep it as 2022. So it is 8% now. The bracket tax will also be changing year to year. So here you can say in this page, you can see the information about the bracket tax. So I have selected 22% because in 2022 it is for this bracket. This is the charge which I have already put it here in my XLS. But if you select 2023, it will change. So let's say currently it is for this amount 1.7%, right? But if you select 2023, it may change. So now you see it has changed, right? So you have to be careful while putting the data here in the XLS based on the year you are calculating. So for bracket tax you can use this page, and from national insurance you can use this page to get the year wise the deductions, and the general deduction is 22%. So now let's continue and understand how it is calculated. So as I told, like suppose your salary is 1 million in a year per annum, then the this minimum deduction, right, it will be get deducted on this. So if you will deduct this, it will be 890050. So basically you have to calculate tax on this income. And now if you will see here, interest on debt or other, this BSUs and anything, I have not considered here this any like house loan or any debt here, so I have put it as 0, and some other benefits where you can deduct, I have put it. I am not considering that in this calculation. So after deducting this minimum deduction, this will be this amount, and now you have to calculate tax on this amount. But remember, the bracket tax and the national contribution, these two will always be calculated on 1 million. For these two, you are not supposed to deduct this amount. So those two will be calculated on 1 million. So now you have deducted this, and this is your final amount after deduction. So you have to calculate 22% of this amount. So if you will calculate 22, as the general tax is 22%, you have to calculate on this amount. So it will be this much. Then now calculate the bracket tax on 1 million. So for 0 to this amount, it will be 0%. From here to here, it is 1.7. From here to here, 4%. So from here to here, 13.4, and here to here, 0. So if you calculate these slabs, it will come around these values. And then if you will add all this, it will come around 65,007 NOK, this amount. So now you have calculated the general tax here, the bracket tax here, and now the 8% of 1 million is 80,000. So you have calculated here. So now you can see your total tax will be this general tax plus bracket tax plus national insurance contribution. So it is coming around 3,40,818 here, right? So this amount will be charged if you are earning 1 million per year, right? Without deducting any this debt or anything. So if anyone earning 1 million per year, they have to pay 3,40,000 and 818 NOK as a tax. I don't know here how much it is showing. Here it is showing 3,28,000. So maybe this there will be a municipality tax, this one. So this one maybe varies from area to area, like which municipality you are staying, but this will be approximately like similar, like it's a 328 here, but it's like similar to that, like it will vary from municipality to municipality. Now suppose if you have BSU account, as I told, if you have this housing saving account BSU, so till 2022 it was 5,500 tax benefit if you are contributing 27,500 to that amount, that account. So if suppose if you are less than 34 years of age, then you can deduct this 5,500 from this tax. So it will be 3,35,000, 335,318, 335,318. So if you have this BSUs, so this will be your tax. But if you don't have, you have to pay this much. But the thing is, if you see your pay slips, so basically if you are paying this tax in a year, so it has to be divided by 12, right? So this will be this amount, 28,401 NOK per month. But if you will see your pay slip, it will be this amount, because usually in Norway there will be no tax deduction in June and there will be half tax deduction in December. So instead of dividing by 12, your company will divide that tax amount by 10.5, so that there will be no tax deduction in June and half tax in December. So that is the rule in Norway. So basically instead of this amount, they will deduct this amount in your payslip as a tax. So this you have to keep track of, right? Now, other than this, there is a concept for this holiday pay. So this is also a complex thing to understand, but let's make it easy. So basically the holiday pay is, if you are working here in Norway, you are entitled for this holiday pay, but the first year of work you will not get this pay. You will get same salary like in June also. Holiday pay will be, you will be getting in next year in the month of June, but the first year you will not get any holiday pay. You have to accumulate this pay current year and you will get it on the next year. But the thing is, in the next year you will not get the June salary. So instead of June salary, you will get this holiday pay, but this will be more than the June salary. Let's see how it is calculated. So suppose your salary is 1 million, right? So usually there are a couple of rules here to calculate the holiday pay. But suppose if your company is giving 22 days holiday, so it will be 10.2% of this amount. If your company is giving 25 days as a holiday, then it will be 12% of this amount. And if your age is more than 60 years, then it will be, and your company is giving 22 days, then it will be 12.5 of this amount. And if you are over 60 years and your company is giving 25 days as holiday, then it will be 14.3% of this amount. But that will also keeps on changing. You need to follow this page and find the exact holiday pay, like how they are calculating, right? So suppose for example, the first year you earn 1 million per annum. So next year, suppose your holiday pay is getting 1 lakh. You are getting, like, just for example, you are getting, let's make it 12%. So it will be this amount. So let's calculate how much it will be. So it will be this one. 12% of 1 million is this much. So next year you will get this amount in the month of June. So you will not get June salary, regular June salary, but you will get this amount, 1,20,000 no. But the thing is, you need to pay the tax for this. There is nothing called free tax in Norway. So what they will do is, suppose the first year you earn 1 million, and second year also your salary is 1 million, but the holiday pay is this much, right? So what they will do, they will add this holiday pay in your income in the next year. So instead of this 1 million here, you have to add this, and then you have to put it here. So it will be 11.2, like 1.2 million, right? 1.11.2, yeah. So you need to calculate tax based on that. So this holiday pay is not the tax free. Basically, they will not deduct any tax. So you will get this whole amount in the month of June, but tax on this you will be paying like in 10.5 months, a small amount they will keep on deducting. So there is nothing called tax free income here. Whatever income you get in Norway, there will be a tax on each and every income. So this holiday pay is not tax free. This will be added to your income and then the tax will be calculated. Okay. The other thing is I want to emphasize here is like this interest on debt, right? So suppose if you have a home loan and you are paying 1 lakh interest per year, right? So you can just write uh, like this. So whatever interest you are paying, or you have a debt here, so you have to just write it here. And then first you have to deduct this minimum deduction, and then whatever come you have to deduct it here. So whatever the amount is coming, like 790050, you have to put it here. Whatever it is coming, like you can put it here. 790050, right? So if you have some other benefits, you can check what are the benefits you can get tax deduction. Like there are many rules. So you can put it here and you keep on deducting this. But make sure you are deducting all this from this amount, right? Or this amount. But your this bracket tax and the national insurance contribution will always be on the actual income, not on the deducted income. So this will be always calculated on the actual income, but your general tax, this 22%, will always be calculated on the deducted income, whatever the income you have after the deductions, like all these deductions. So just keep track on this. So you can very simply calculate these things. So basically what they do here is, if you will see this one, right? So this is the step tax as we calculated, and this is the social security contribution 80,000 which we calculated here, right? We calculated 80,000 here and 65,007. So you see this step tax here, this one, and then social security tax here, right? And then they have this 22%, right? This amount. What they did is it is get divided into this joint tax, income tax to councils, and income tax to municipality. So let's add it, see how much it is coming. So if you'll add it, it will come 91082 plus 19963 plus 71951. So it is coming 182996. So it is coming 182996, right? But so here, according to this page, if you are earning 1 million, so this general tax, general tax means include these all three, including all these three, right? So you see for general tax they are reducing this 1,09,950, and then they are calculating for this amount only, 8,90,050. But this is step tax and social security, they are calculating on the actual income. So by adding this, we are getting this 182996. But here you can see 8900, yeah, 890050, 8900, yeah. So this is correct, 890050. Let's make it 0. Yeah, but our calculation is coming like this, but their calculation is coming like this. So there is a difference, right? So basically this difference is because this varies from this municipality to municipality, or sometimes this city, country council, this county council also. So there are some difference, like if you are staying in Oslo, in Stavanger, in Trondheim, in Bergen, so this will keeps on changing. But you just remember like this 22% of whatever you are earning, it will be some near to that. So this is how actually basically it's calculated. So you can just simply follow this step. You can put it your values here and you can get whatever the tax you have to pay in 10.5 months. So I think I cleared a couple of things here. You can just play around these values and get your tax calculated and see how this page is calculating and how you are calculating and how much difference, and then you can basically make your plan accordingly. So I think I made you understand. Let me know through comments if you need any more clarification or you need any more topics to be covered. So I will try to create a video, and thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.